What is up, guys? Welcome to the HDFS. My name is Tyson Smith, joined by Ellie Hernandez. Ellie, we're going to get in some best ball shows, man. The schedule's been out for a while. You and I have drafted quite a bit each on our own, just testing out the waters, playing with some different tools and things like that. And now I think we're ready to just start busting out a bunch of drafts on the shows, man. What do you think? This should be fun.
I'm down. And you say we're testing the waters, and that's just code for anybody who hasn't watched this as us being degenerates. We're calling it testing the waters to soften how much money we're putting into best ball.
Well, dude, I just can't help it. If I get bored, I just pull out my phone and I just start drafting. And I need to slow down a little bit. But
I'm almost done with the 20 max. Like, I gotta stop. Like, now, luckily, Scott and then you guys put me on these goddamn satellites, so I've just been grinding the hell out of these. So I have a shitload of the $10 tickets. You play a bunch of these contests for 10 cents, man. Like, you have to enter 1,000 and lose every time before you don't pay off one ticket.
No, it's true. And we've been talking about like. We grind out MLB, NBA, and sometimes NHL like pretty much every night. So while we're building, just throw in some of these like small satellites, and we've been. I think I've gotten 9 so far in the past like 2 weeks, and those are to the $10. So, and in addition to if I'm maxing it out, which I am. If you do 150 entries, they give you 15 for free. They give you $150 back. So. Right. My goal is to try to see how many free entries I can get into this big $10 million $10 contest. That's my goal. Anyways, so I think we're gonna do 2 drafts. I'll do one, you'll do one, and we'll try to move through this as quick as possible. But what I wanted to show off here was we do have this pretty cool like spreadsheet, right? And this thing has been helping me out a lot for DraftKings Best Ball. Now, when it comes to Underdog, you can download the CSVs, or there's a little bit more accessibility to it. With DraftKings, you got to hand enter this stuff. So if you don't have these drop-down menus, you don't have the quick ways to search for players. Like it takes way too long. This thing here, it's pretty sick, man. You basically. Let's just go through it together real quick. I'm just going to set up our next one here. So fantasy platform, I know that's a little bit cut off there on the left-hand side. DraftKings, I just do let's see, what number am I on? I'm on draft number 26 tonight. So let's go 26, league type, tournament, league name. They have all the contests already built in here. This is the 10 million millionaire. Fee $10, draft speed fast. What's today's date? The 26th?
26, yeah.
I don't know the draft pick yet, but the cool thing is once you put the draft pick in, it'll self-populate all of these pick numbers. And then you literally just go through and you just start typing things in. It has the week 17 opponents, the teammates, the week 16 opponents. It has like some more information about your stacks. It's a really helpful tool. This guy, Michael Dubner here on Twitter, he has this for free pretty much. Send him $50 or something for a couple entries for him, because this thing is awesome. If you have DraftKings, I really do recommend it. The other exciting thing to talk about here is they got a draft board up, man. Today, we decided to do the show today specifically. I think we're gonna probably wait till Saturday, but we decided to do it today specifically because this draft board is up. This is one of the first times we're going to use it. Have you seen it yet, Ellie, for the desktop version?
I haven't seen it yet, man. The closest thing that I've gotten is the thumbnail for the intro.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, actually. It's not bad. All right, so we're entering here. Let's see, 7 out of 12 entries. This should go pretty quick, hopefully. So what do you think, Ellie? What's our strategy? What do you like? Out of the drafts you've been doing, what's kind of your favorite pick that you've been seeing lately? Like pick number. Do you like getting first couple? Do you like getting towards the end, middle? What do you think?
So I kind of like being closer to like 5 or 6 because you can kind of make a decision based on where Travis Kelce falls, right?
Yeah.
But I've been getting so much like 8 or 9 just awkward picks that I've kind of just I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it. You just gotta like figure it out as you go.
Yeah.
Because last year you could stack a little bit easier, but everybody's aware of that now, right? So like if you're at an 8 pick and I mean you get Austin Ekeler and then you got you're on 20, 24 at that point. You're in a weird range with running backs. Like I really feel like the running backs being where they're at is impacting kind of just my drafts in general, man. I have no idea what wide receivers. You saw my draft last night. I ended up with 3 top running backs. I never do that shit.
Yeah, and
I know I kind of just rambled there, man. But
I did like I don't even remember what it was. I sent you one last night where I did like 2 like absolute stud running backs. It's just because that's where they were falling. Like people were reaching at quarterback. People were reaching for these Cincinnati and Kansas City stacks. So you're getting all these people reaching, and you're getting these guys falling like 5 or 6 picks down. And I'm like, dude, I gotta take them. All right, so you ready to see this draft board here? Oops. All right, here it is. So we are pick what? What is that? 7.
That's
all right. This thing's pretty cool, man.
Pick 8.
Oh, pick 8.
It's funny that we kind of just fall right into that goddamn range, man.
It happens almost every time, dude. You know what? Actually, let me look here. I'm gonna pull this up here. I don't know. I hope you guys will be able to see this. But let's see, exposures. You can also go into your exposures here and obviously see all your player exposures. As you can see, I have a shitload of DJ Moore. Plenty of Jeff Wilson, Cordero Patterson. These are all dudes that have come in the mid to late rounds that I'm just snagging up, and I'm trying to like avoid them now. But when it comes to my pick numbers, if you see here draft pick, I'm pretty much number 2. The number 2 draft pick, I'm not getting to at all. Number 9 and number 12. The most I've gotten is number 8. 16% of my drafts are number 8, 6% are number 12. And 12% are number 11. So we're falling into this 8 range quite a bit. And where does that put us? Well, that usually puts us in the EKELER, BIJAN, Robinson, Diggs kind of area at this point because of the ADP right now. I'm sorting by ADP. I don't really have ranks uploaded or anything like that at this point. I'm just trying to sort by ADP and kind of feel out where everybody else is going. But in your experience, where have you seen Kelsey going at? Because lately I've seen him going a little bit later. And the one guy I haven't been getting to at all is Cooper Kupp. I just haven't been able to get to him for whatever reason. What are your thoughts on this Kelsey Cooper Kupp situation?
Yeah, I'm with you on Cooper Kupp. And even then, I'm just kind of skeptical about the LA offense in general. I really just don't know what to expect, despite Cooper Kupp being Cooper Kupp. Oh, we're already on the clock. Justin Jefferson went first. That's real shocking.
Yeah, exactly. Well, dude, I had a draft where McCaffrey fell to 8. I don't know how. No, I couldn't get him, but because I was 9 or something like that. But I was like, what in the Sam Hill?
That shit only happens when you're not 8, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, dude, Kelsey, I don't know. Like Kelsey might end up being one of my highest owned players just because I keep falling into that like 5 to 8 range. Yeah. And Kelsey does drop sometimes. Yeah. Like people are trying to I think balance out their top 10 picks, but at the end of the day, like getting like Travis Kelsey is going to get 18 to 25 points a game every game, and then he's going to have a 35-point performance like 4 times. Yeah, right. He's wide receiver 4. We'll see. There you go.
All right, Kelsey just went. All right, so like I said, Bijan Robinson or Ekeler. Where do you want to go here, man? Do you want to start off with some LA Chargers and Denver Broncos like Week 17 stacks? Do you want to go Buffalo? I think the LA Chargers are the easiest stack to get to.
Yeah, let's probably start with LA, man. I think after Ekeler, we can kind of just leave our running back alone for a little bit here.
All right, so we're up in 8 picks. If you guys are looking on the screen, you see the Indy and Chicago, LA Chargers, New England here on the right. This is a Chrome extension. This is a plugin from Brick75. It works pretty good on DraftKings. There are some name issues. I have to dive into how to use it a little bit better because there's also a third column that you can put in with it, like adjusted rankings or whatever else or projections potentially. So this is very helpful because obviously we want to see the Week 16 and we want to see the Week 17 matchups. I'm starting to memorize it, but still sometimes I kind of forget. So it's kind of nice to have this. In addition to that, I always obviously have up this. So actually, let's put this in. What was I, 8? Let's wait. The one thing about this particular sheet is it does take a little bit of time to update. So we'll give it a couple seconds there. But like having that sheet open, having some reference guides to the week 16, week 17 matchups is always nice. Because look, there are some situations where we can find teams that have a little bit of overlap. You can get 3 different stacks that kind of all like help you out in week 16 and week 17. All right, so we're up in a few picks here. Taylor, Barkley, Wilson, Josh Allen, Mahomes. I think we got to go wide receiver here. I mean, if Wilson's there, I think I want to get Garrett Wilson. What do you think?
Yeah, man, Garrett Wilson's my guy.
I don't want to go. I mean, even if Jonathan Taylor's there, I don't know. I mean, what do you think about that? Like, I feel like I'm just like having EKELER and Jonathan Taylor in the same lineup feels excessive. And I have the option.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessary. Yeah,
I'm going Garrett Wilson. Yeah, let's go Garrett Wilson here. So now we've got Cleveland and Denver for week 17 to think about. Just have that in the back of your head. Let's go back over here. I got EKELER. That'll self-populate here. And Wilson, you just got to give it a second. Pull the board up. So EKELER, Wilson, Jets versus the Browns in week 17, and Chargers versus Denver. We'll try to fit that in. I try not to reach too much. Like, if it's basically like a tiebreaker between choices. You know, like if I have a couple guys that I'm picking and I go, well, I could fit him in nicely with the week 17 stack. That's usually where I go with it. Look at that, Taylor. Did Jonathan Taylor just get picked? Wow. That is crazy. Do you see where he gets picked?
Yeah, I didn't expect him to drop that far. And then you got Nick Chubb going up next. I do like this draft board, man. This is a lot cleaner than I was expecting from Draftkings.
You can see
usually
the buy.
don't do stuff like this.
This is very clean. In my opinion, like, this looks better than Underdog. Like, I don't use Underdog a lot, but this looks pretty damn good.
Tony Pollard, that's interesting. See, this is my issue with running backs, man, is I don't like taking running backs aside. Derrick Henry, see, that's a guy that's interesting to me. I don't think that his ADP should be in the top, or it should be, 22, 23, or whatever it is. I think he should probably be closer to top 15, top 18.
Oh, really? I think he should be much lower just because of how bad that team's going to be. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's a question mark. Obviously, he's Derrick Henry, but I think it's a huge damn question mark about how much is he really going to be effective if he's really the only player on the damn team that can do anything? Like, do you think these defenses just stack the box and make Tannehill or Levis try to do something? I don't know.
I mean, I don't think their division in general is going to be all that difficult. So, I think that kind of opens up some opportunity for them. You may have one good team, and the rest are kind of mediocre to bad.
Yeah. All right, so we're burying the lead here. Let's talk a little bit about. Actually, hang on a second. Let me get back to this. So where are we at? So we're up in a couple picks. Where is our Chargers stuff at? So you got Herbert down at 52. We'll be okay. You've got Allen down around 40. So we should be able to wait until 41 potentially to get Keenan Allen. If we don't get Keenan Allen, we'll just move on. Anybody jumping out here? Okay, so Olave, Metcalf, Etienne, Debo. We're kind of in a weird zone here. We can't. There's no correlation. Let's just grab the top.
How much Olave do you have?
I don't have Olave. I don't have a lot of Olave. So let's get him. So we got EKELER, Garrett Wilson, Olave. Olave is New Orleans is it not? It's not Tampa Bay. Who are they playing? Let's find out. Yeah, let's do this. Olave. So as you can see here, it gives you a little bit of the it measures your ADP and where you got them, and gives you a value. It also gives you your roster construction, and it gives you your week 17 and week 16 opponents. All right.
Yeah, so they have
it's Tampa Bay.
New Orleans has LA and Tampa, yeah.
Yeah, Tampa Bay. So if we get any New Orleans stacks, it might fall. We might get some Shaheed. You know, we might get a Derek Carr as like a second quarterback type situation. We'll see. Maybe we want to go with in after Herbert, A-Raj. You know, we'll see. Keenan Allen just went. All right, fair enough. So
I mean, so where's Quentin Johnson's ADP? He should be around the 90s, right?
yeah, he's pretty far down there, so we can target him.
Okay. I mean,
Cooper. I think we should go with Amari Cooper here to go to fit in with our Jets exposure here, if he ends up being available, because I feel like we're gonna get to some Jets stacks here with Garrett Wilson, possibly some of these low price dudes to pair with Aaron Rodgers if we ended up getting him. But I'm gonna aim at Amari Cooper here, and he goes. All right, Debo. I'm not taking Najee Harris. I don't like Najee Harris. I don't need Justin Fields right now. The only question could be Hawkinson. I don't know. I don't know if I want to take a tight end right now. I think I'm just going to stack up on another wide receiver. I think Debo here is nice.
Yeah, man.
You know, I'm trying to take this approach where I'm like, yes, I'm thinking about like correlation. I'm thinking about stacks and shit like that. But like, Debo was still there. I'm not going to reach too far, especially in these early rounds. All right, so 14 picks. Let me enter this into the sheet. Debo. So with San Francisco, you're going to get Washington as well. We'll keep that in mind. And see here's this a little bit of overlay on these teams. You got Washington week 16 opponent for the Jets. You're going to have Washington as a week 17 opponent for the Niners when this thing populates. So could be some decent late round stuff to target there. Now you've got two dudes to go against in the playoffs to help you out if you can get a little stack going there. Okay, so what we were talking about was D-Hop. All right, we got the D-Hop news today. What do you think, man? Where do you think he's going? And his ADP has got to rise quite a bit.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know where he's going to go. I think that he probably ends up in Kansas City. That's really the best option for him. He will be wide receiver one, and I think it will just open up a lot of opportunities for some of the peripheral guys, like Kadarius Toney, right? I don't know if he necessarily needs to be wide receiver one. I think he's better off being wide receiver 2, 3, or something where he can kind of run around as just be a wild card on the field. Yeah. But I could easily see him ending up in Baltimore. I think Baltimore is an interesting option for him. I would like to say they have the money, and everything that I've heard from their off-season camps is it really looks like they intend on throwing the ball. Which, I mean, it's probably got to be the easiest job interview of all time after they fired Greg Roman, right?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do differently in the offense? Make Lamar throw. So
Herbert went. All right, we'll pivot.
Yeah, man, that's been one of the things we've had to do the most, I think, this year. Right, the field's getting a little bit sharper, so you got to be ready to adjust a lot quicker. So, look, where are we at? What kind of secondary sacks do you have?
Well, we still have Aaron Rodgers. We've got Derek Carr with Olave. We've got Purdy potentially with San Francisco. So we still have a decent amount of options. We set ourselves up well here, but for right now, we have to make a decision. Do we want to get Kittle with Debo? I think we can get Kittle here.
Yeah, I like Kittle.
If he's still there, I say we do it. If not, maybe we go with Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is falling about 10 picks past his ADP, and then Najee Harris is almost 20 picks past. I might take Najee Harris simply because I don't really have any of them, and he's 20 picks past. So let's see what happens.
Yeah,
Drake London.
I would go Najee just to hedge.
I don't know, dude. For this case, I'm going to take Kittle right now. I think it fits with what we're doing. I don't like Najee. I'll get Najee in another situation. So Ekeler, Wilson, Olave, Debo, and Kittle. That's setting up for a decent Purdy, to throw Purdy in there potentially. But we need our number one dude. I think we're gonna want to probably grab Aaron Rodgers around this 100 spot here, and then try to focus on getting some Cleveland and a little Washington, if we can, as a one-off here and a one-off there. We got about 5 picks here. That puts us probably in the, you know, in the running back situation here. Where like there's a Pierce, there's a Cook. Michael Pittman could fall.
Dameon Pierce. Right. Yeah. If we're looking to target Cleveland, Cleveland plays Houston week 16.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Let's see if we can get him. I don't have a ton of Pierce. I don't hate Pierce. There is Tony there. If Tony's gone. No, Pierce is gone. I say we go. Man, should we go Tony? Should we go? I mean, we'd have to. Let's just take Dalvin Cook, dude. Let's take Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
We got some good news. I didn't think that he was going to get traded or released or whatever, but today you shared something about maybe he's willing to take a little bit less money to stay on the team, right? Is that what you saw?
Yeah, man. So that was from a local reporter in Minnesota. They said Dalvin Cook might be considering taking a pay cut to stay with the team because doesn't look like the market's all that hot for him. Which makes sense, man. You get a 3rd, 4th round back, pay him rookie contract, and you're good.
I just don't think Minnesota obviously wants to pay him. But I don't think that they're super excited about having Madison as their number 1 dude. At least I wouldn't be.
Yeah, I haven't drafted. I think I have one. Excuse me. I think I have 1 or 2 with Alex Madison. And I really just don't have much because, like, I mean, going from Dalvin Cook to Alex Madison is a massive fall off. Like, regardless of what anybody says. Like, I don't give a shit. Dalvin Cook is special.
He's a solid backup.
Madison, yeah,
solid. Like he's one of the best backups you could have. But workhorse, I don't know, man. Let's see if James Cook, Dalvin Cook's brother, this year can step up and take that next step. You know, he's a solid James Cook, solid dude for Buffalo. He's got the reins now. Obviously they brought in a couple of other dudes. They brought in Damian Harris, correct, and I think Latavius Murray. You know, there's some competition there in the goal, for the goal line.
And they still have Nyheim Hines.
Yeah, Nyheim Hines. He won't touch the field as a running back though. Unfortunately, I think he's just strictly special teams, which is too bad because he was pretty damn good. I thought he was pretty good on the Colts, but they just couldn't figure out a way to use him. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. DraftKings browser, I fucked up, but we're back. I ended up. I got Aaron Rodgers, but I just got him a little bit too early there because it had to auto draft for me. Everything crashed. All right. Well, hey, that happens. Shit happens, right? Let's recover. At least we have a stack here going. So now we're about 2 picks away. There's Denver, Javonte Williams. There's Dotson. I think I'd rather go with Dotson in this situation with Washington for that San Francisco stack. I'm pulling the trigger.
Let's do it.
All right. So let me.
Jahan Dotson. I think their only issue is maybe quarterback, but I mean he was injured last year and he still had a pretty massive season as a rookie. So I like him, man. He could easily be 122 touchdowns every 3 or 4 weeks.
If Sam Howell is halfway decent, that could be huge.
I was reviewing some of my exposures, and I have an uncomfortably large amount of exposure to Sam Howell. And also, Baker Mayfield is one of my highest owned players. So,
well, dude, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all.
I don't either.
Like, you can get him. You can literally. He goes undrafted most of the time, and Godwin and Evans, like they're so low. Like compared to last year and the year before that, they were always so high. So like you get super high value on them, and then you get a nice little stack. And then what you throw. You throw some New Orleans as a run back for that the last week. And look, if Baker can just have like a above average season, you could crush, dude. Nobody's going to have that stack.
Well, except for me, 35%.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody else.
Nobody else.
All right, so we got Aaron Rodgers way too damn early. That's the one problem that like I like to put dudes in my whatever the fuck you call it, my queue. But favorite, it's just to keep track of things, but not when you're just. I should have grabbed a bunch of other dudes, but hey, I didn't know my shit was gonna mess up. So, all right, Brian Robinson went. Who else can we get from Washington?
I mean, Curtis Samuel's still going like 200. Logan Thomas, I don't think has been drafted. Like the entire offense is exactly the same, man. Like now we don't need to touch Washington. You got Jahan Dotson. You got their. I mean, he really is their wide receiver 2 or 3. Like he's not even wide receiver 1. I'm pretty sure Curtis Samuel still is, right? Or Terry McLaurin.
No,
yeah,
scary.
You got Terry McLaurin. Yeah. He's wide receiver 2 then, and then Curtis Samuel wide receiver 3. Yeah, I think you're fine. 200.
All right, we gotta go with Lazard here probably. I'm not gonna wait. 104. He's 107 ADP. I mean, maybe I could get by, but I'm just gonna take him right away. That gives us Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson, and Lazard. I think that's pretty nice. And we don't have a run back, a Cleveland run back yet. And we're running out of opportunities to get that. So we're gonna have to get Donovan Peoples-Jones or one of these that rookie running back potentially. All right, taking Lazard. Let me go put this in.
The rookie running back.
Yeah, no, for Cleveland. Forgot his name.
Yeah, I think he's around like 210 or something.
Yeah,
200. Yeah, I like him. I got a little bit of exposure to him.
You know what? What's his bucket from the Jets last year? Moore.
Eli Moore. Yeah, there you go. Has he gone yet?
I don't know.
Is he still available?
I think he's still available. Yes, he is.
Yeah, there you go.
He's a question mark. You know, we loved him with the Jets. He just nothing really ever happened, and he was pissed off there. So maybe he can do pretty good there. So all right, so we're rocking a 1-2-5-1 right now. We've got EKELER and Dalvin Cook as our running backs. Dalvin Cook is slightly a question mark. You know, he has some health issues. Where's he going to go? Is he going to stay? Probably going to stay at this point. But we have 2 solid running backs. I don't think we need to take any more than 4 running backs in this draft. It just kind of all depends, but we'll feel it out. This is a situation where we've got a stud tight end. I think we go 9 or 10 wide receivers in this draft potentially. We do have good receivers. We've got Wilson, Olave, Samuel, Dotson, Lazard. It's pretty good. We have to determine whether or not we're gonna go. Oh shit! I should probably pay attention in draft. I'm gonna go Elijah Moore here a little early, unless you see somebody up here that's more appealing. I don't think so.
No, take Eli Moore.
Yeah.
Just while we have a second, actually, I can only see about 3 or 4 picks because of the box being where it is.
Oh, this side here, right?
Yeah. So
okay,
like when you're up, yeah, you have to do that for me to be able to see what's going on.
Got it. I should have put that on the other side. I didn't want to block the roster though. All right, so Elijah.
No, you did the right thing.
All right, so Moore. All right, so that gives us a couple Cleveland. Actually, no, we don't have any Cleveland. We just have Elijah Moore, but that's okay. So we've got a Aaron Rodgers, Wilson, Lazard with a Moore Week 17 run back. Gibson went. What are your thoughts on Charbonnet, man? For Seattle, I'm seeming to get to too much of him.
Unfortunately, I really don't have much of him at all, and it just comes down to the Pete Carroll running back situation.
Yeah.
Who knows what the fuck he's gonna end up doing? They drafted Kenneth Walker last year. I think they've drafted like 17 running backs over the past 3 years, so he just scares me too much, man.
Yeah, I agree, man. They got Kenneth Walker, Charbonnet, DJ Dallas, so. Charbonnet, Kenneth Walker will get injured, of course. So, but Charbonnet could easily get a couple of starts. Like it could absolutely happen.
Just not RB 1 or 2. You know what I mean? I think he's a fine RB 3. Yeah. So you have Dalvin Cook, you have Austin Ekeler here. Zach Charbonnet in this lineup would be fine with me. But if I had Derrick Henry and then Zach Charbonnet as my second, I might be a little concerned. But even then, I said the same thing about Khalil Herbert last year. And Khalil Herbert was an RB2 as well. Yeah. So, All
right, so we're up in about 6 picks. Let's see here. Rashi Rice, you're falling into this weird zone of like backup tight ends. Maybe this is a spot to take a Okonkwo or a Cole Kmet as like a second tight end. And I feel like I know it sounds crazy, but like I know DraftKings get 20 picks. Maybe you can get a third tight end every once in a while. I don't think we need a third tight end if we draft one here. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree with you. Now, I think there is a little bit of there's a little bit of nuance to that. If you end up with Dalton Kincaid, or even what is it, Mayers from Oakland, like I think that those guys like that. Those guys would be I treat them more like wide receivers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I don't count them into my tight end total as I'm going. If I end up with Dalton Kincaid, I'm still looking for another tight end. Just in case. Yeah. It might be dumb, but filling out that flex is interesting.
All right, so we can reach. We're at 120. Pick 128. I don't have any Okonkwo. Or do we just go with this Juju here? I mean, Juju is like 20 past.
I mean, you can do Juju, or if Tyler Boyd's there, I mean, you can just do Tyler Boyd and then grab a Las Vegas run back for week 16.
It's
do you have any
Pittsburgh.
Juju?
I have some Juju. I'm gonna go Juju. I'm going Juju. Screw it. All right, we're up in what, 8 picks, so maybe we can still get Okonkwo down there. Juju. Yeah, Tennessee. Let's see what happens. I think I'm too high on. I think I'm too high on the Bears this year, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, how much exposure do you have? Like, is it stacks or is it more just like DJ Moore?
It's. I obviously have a lot of DJ Moore, but it's stacks. I've been able to get to a decent amount of just where your picks end up. You don't really have to reach too much to get Fields and Moore, and then you throw in, you can throw in a Khalil Herbert, and then you can really mess around with a lot of those lower end dudes to complete that stack, and then it's just easy. It really is.
Chase Claypool I think he actually is my highest owned wide receiver right now. I don't think he's worth 198 or whatever his ADP is. It's way too high. Like I think he should be closer to 150 or a little bit lower. Yeah,
it's too low. It should be higher, right? Is that the proper verbiage for that? Like he should be like way higher up. Yeah. You're right. He's just a big question mark. But I
mean, the entire team is.
For sure. Your point. For sure. All right, so I'm not seeing any of that. Speaking of Bears, we got Mooney. Anybody here that correlates pretty good? Higbee, Minnesota, Sky Moore.
Man, this is just an awkward range.
This is very, very awkward. We've got maybe we get another running back here. Herbert.
I like Foreman. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, I'm taking Khalil Herbert here.
I'm kind of surprised Foreman went before him.
Yeah, me too. All right, 14 picks. All right. Throw this back up here. Let's enter this. Herbert. Yeah, I got Juju like 17 picks pass. So it's like, why not?
That's pretty significant.
Oh, no, not Justin Herbert. Yeah, I wish.
It washes out the Aaron Rodgers 20 picks ahead of ADP.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, at least I made up for it here with the Juju a little bit.
So Mecole Hardman, he's another one that's going really late. If you want to add another wide receiver for that stack, who's a tight end for New York?
Why am I blanking? It's one of these dudes that gets passed around a lot. It is Conklin and Uzoma.
Uzoma you can get last.
Yeah, absolutely.
Has he been going sooner? I don't think I have any Uzoma.
I don't know. No, Uzoma's not going at all. Like he's barely 227 ADP.
Yeah, he's averaging a last round pick.
All right, so look, let's think about who we're missing here while we have a second. So we need Denver. I have no Denver. I mean, we don't really need it. I mean, EKELER, he's just a one-off at this point. We were thinking about Charger stacks, but that got pulled away from us. We could still end up with that Johnson dude, right?
Quentin Johnson? No.
Oh, he's already gone. Oh yeah, he's already gone.
Yeah, you can end up with Mims from Denver though.
Oh, I love Mims, dude. I'm sorry, but
yeah.
I love that dude. I'm gonna star him and screw it. No, not Denzel Mims. So Washington, right?
Curtis Samuel, Logan Thomas.
We've got Dotson. Yeah, let's get some Curtis Samuel. Let's see where he's at. He's going 178, so that's okay.
That's a little sooner than I'd expect.
So now,
Logan Thomas should be like a round 19, round 20 pick if we even touch it.
Dude, he's not even being drafted, dude. Like I've never seen him drafted, Logan Thomas. Like seriously, look at his ADP. Dude.
He's still tight end 1.
Yeah, I know, which is strange. All right, so
I mean, shit. If Sam Howell sucks, he could be QB1.
Exactly. All right, so we're sort of in this Jalen Hyatt, Irv Smith, Dulcich range.
Did he go? No, we need Denver, yet. Right?
Yeah.
Just grab Dulcich.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him if he's there. I don't want to get my hopes up because you know how that goes. All right, Dulcich coming off. All right, so we've got Dulcich and Kittle. I think Dulcich. We saw him last year. I think. Oh shit! There's a mistake.
What?
Both bye weeks, both week 9 bye weeks for Kittle and Dulcich. So looks like we're getting around.
You're
gonna
20. Grab I can just grab Aaron Rodgers tight end, one of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Didn't cover your bye. So real quick, while we got Jordan Love standing front and center, I'm curious to see how his ADP drops. Kind of like what I was supposed to answer you about DeAndre Hopkins like 15 rounds ago, but. Jordan Love, apparently he is not getting along with Michael LaFleur. Like they do not have a really good relationship right now. Yeah. I thought I sent it to you, but I saw some shit. The quotes were, they do not have a professional working relationship and doesn't look good or some shit like that. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Okay, that's not good.
Yeah.
Really? Well, they better figure that shit out.
I mean, it's May. It's May, man.
Yeah.
Like, we're just trying to find content to be interested in football at this point.
That's true.
All right, so what do you got? You got 5 picks?
Yeah, 5 picks. I mean, this is a weird zone. Like Jalen Warren. I mean, there's some weird. This is weird. I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna try to aim at taking a top ADP guy. Look, if Dawson Knox is still there, I'm taking Dawson Knox, and then I'm done with tight end. If not, what do you think about Nico Collins? I don't like Singletary much at all. Like,
I would go Nico Collins because Houston plays Cleveland.
Oh yeah.
Well, I like Nico Collins in general, but at the very least, you know, fuck it, mini run back.
And he's gone. Dude,
of course.
I gotta take Knox here. I'm just taking him. I'm taking him, and then we're done with it. We're done at tight end.
I mean, that works.
Dulcich, Knox. Yep, I probably wanted to take 2 tight ends, but I fucked that up.
It's fine, bro. Knox plays the Chargers and the Patriots, so yeah. I mean, assuming it all matters, right? You got a 1v1 for both those games.
Somebody took Trey Lance.
Week 16 and 17.
Okay, somebody took Trey Lance. So our other quarterback is Brock Purdy. We're gonna want to get him probably pretty quick. I think we're gonna see maybe a run on quarterbacks here in a minute. Let's see where we're at.
You want to be real crazy? I would, even if you don't get Purdy, I would just take Sam Darnold in round 20 because he's probably going to be starting the first 4 or 5 weeks. If Aaron Rodgers struggles, if he's not 100%, like he had a minor injury in camp the other day, he might have it was small. I sent you the tweet, but
yeah,
if he misses any time at all, it's going to be in the beginning of the season because the Jets should win that division. So like they may limit him early on. I don't know.
And Purdy's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. All right, I got
Sam Darnold's going to start at the beginning of the season, though.
How sure are you on that? Because I don't know about that.
Sure enough to do a 20th round pick. Like, if you're, don't listen to me to take him next. Like, if that's what you're thinking.
All right, so should we get Sam Howell?
Yeah.
It's because here's an interesting thing that I've been messing with, is if I can't get if I got, you know, like for San Francisco, I got Debo and Kittle. I have a nice stack going. I might even add to it later on, but I didn't get their quarterback. Just use the opposite team's quarterback with one dude, and now you've got like a crazy ass week 17 stack. I don't know. That's just something that I've been trying to get to if I'm completely screwed. So we'll take Sam Howell. Let's see, 194. He's going to go earlier than that. I'll try to get him here at this pick 185.
So what? It's Mims. I mean, it's literally these three dudes. Like,
yeah. Yeah, I have to pick between Mims or Curtis Samuel.
Probably take Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, because that's our...
At this point.
Yeah. Let me look here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking Curtis Samuel. I like Mims, but I'll take Curtis Samuel here. Some of these drafts, just don't. I get pissed sometimes with some of these drafts because just everything that can go wrong for you just goes wrong. It just happens to me every once in a while. But usually on DraftKings, man, it's these drafts work out okay.
While we're here,
Samuel's
can
gone.
we look for oh yeah, he is. Well, damn. So Mims. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
he's
up in 2 picks. After you pick, let's look for
Mims is gone.
Hopkins.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Mims is gone. I'm taking Jeff Wilson or New Orleans.
Well, hold on, dude. I mean, I know you want to stack, but Mayer being available this late.
But dude, I've already got 3 tight ends. I can't lose another tight end. You know
that's
what I mean?
fair.
Like I like that, but I cannot get another tight end. Jeff Wilson Jr. Not my finest draft. I think the Aaron Rodgers way too early pick screwed everything up. All right, let's try to get Sam Howell here at 185. There's still Stroud, Garoppolo, Mac Jones in front of him. So maybe we'll still get to him. All right, let's see if I can find Hopkins. Hopkins went at 3.9. What's the math on that?
No idea. It's out of my head, man.
He went like in the 20s, I think. Am I wrong about that?
I don't know. So where are you at? You're coming up in
1 pick.
Oh, nice. So
I'm taking Sam Howell. I'm just taking him. All right, so we got Sam Howell and Dotson. That's pretty much it. But we're running it back with Debo and Kittle, so not bad. We've got Aaron Rodgers and actually, hang on, sorry, let me go over to the big board here. We've got Aaron Rodgers with Garrett Wilson and Lazard. Run back with Elijah Moore. Pretty much it. It's pretty much it for our stacks. What do we think about?
I mean, there's a couple one-offs that you have here.
Yeah.
I mean,
like we could.
Washington plays week 16 and 17.
Yeah, like New Orleans,
Houston, Cleveland, 1-1. You know.
New Orleans, Tampa Bay, or we could add one more New Orleans dude into the mix here. Shaheed is still there, but he probably won't be. 9 picks. I can't believe Shaheed's going so low. Am I the only one that's high on Shaheed this year?
No, I've got a pretty decent amount of exposure to him too. He's fast, man, and I think that offense is gonna be pretty good, especially with Derek Carr being there. Yeah. I mean, he's not an excellent quarterback, but he's definitely like top 14, top 15, you know, top half of the league.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I think it's a huge boost. All right. Well.
Oh yeah, Shahid's gone.
Shahid went. What? Where? Oh yeah, there he is. All right. Well, let's look.
Yeah. Still got Hardman.
Let's do Hardman. It's only 3 pass catchers. Let's do that. I'm gonna do that if he's still there. What do you think?
Yeah.
Unless there's somebody
Hardman.
else way later that you're interested in. Unless there's somebody like another Jets dude way later, like Randall Cobb or some shit that we can get. But I think we just take Hardman here as long as he's still there. If not, if no Hardman, I don't fucking know.
I mean, I think Downs plays Houston, right? So, yeah. I mean, you still at least have some stack in there. Oh, no. Atlanta. I got to get used to having that fucking...
Yeah.
That thing right there.
It does help, although there are some messes up. So, like, all the Rams players... All right, here we go. Hardman, coming to me. All the Rams players, they counted as LA Chargers. So it says LA Rams versus Denver, which is a little confusing to me. All right, so Hardman, we got Howell, Hardman. Let's type that in. Wait for that to populate here. All right, so let's look at our roster. So
you got 2 more slots, right?
Yeah, we've got 3 more. We've got a 2-4-8-3 going on here. Don't need any more tight ends. We could get 1 more quarterback. I just don't know where we're gonna, what we're gonna do. I mean, it's, Baker Mayfield, but we're not stacking with anybody, so it's just kind of like an emergency type quarterback, like a real NFL third quarterback. But
yeah, I mean, I don't know if stacking's necessary for some of these really deep guys. I mean, if they're only throwing for 18 touchdowns in a season, you might just need them for a bye week. But I don't think that's the case here, right? No. Sam Howell's not 7, is he?
No, he's not.
Then you're good.
Yeah, I think we're good. All right, so Zach Ertz, obviously, I'm not taking another tight end. I think Gus Edwards here. I think I'm going Gus Edwards. Unless we want to put EKELER and Josh Palmer together along with... Yeah, let's do that, dude. I actually like Palmer. What do you think?
Yeah, I do too.
Palmer, to me, is... If Mike Williams and Keenan Allen are healthy, he's not going to do well. But they're not going to be healthy. And what happens when Mike Williams goes out, and remember, both of them were out last year in the same game, and he absolutely went off. He looked good. Josh Palmer looked like a number 1 dude. So getting him in the 17th round, I still think he has high upside. He's like one of these dudes that could get you 2 touchdown games if there's injuries.
Yeah, I like him. Where did DeAndre Carter end up? He's not in he's not with the Chargers anymore, is he?
I don't know where he's at. Let's look. Yeah, where is he? Vegas.
Oh, Vegas? That's interesting. I have a shitload of Jimmy G. Man,
DeAndre
I have a lot more Las Vegas than I want. But it's so easy stacking Jimmy G with any of those random guys, right? You get Jimmy G, Mayer, Ryan Pro, Jimmy G, Mayer, Jacoby Myers, right? And it's a solid secondary stack, in my opinion.
Yeah, how much Devontae have you been getting to? And in the beginning of the season, I had quite a bit, to be honest.
I have none. I actually need to target. There's a couple guys that I actually... Cooper Kupp, I need a shitload more Cooper Kupp. I just have none. I need some just to hedge my exposure. And then Devontae Adams, another guy. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I don't have much of.
I have none.
It's just because he's at such a weird fucking spot.
You almost have to reach for him. Because what ends up happening is you get you get a running back at the end of the round, and then it's just so weird. It's such a weird spot. I've never been able to get to him. Zero Amon-Ra St. Brown, which really sucks. I don't think you can it's hard to get the stud Dallas Detroit week 17 stacks going, just because Pollard and Amon-Ra St. Brown, it's probably pretty difficult to get to both of those guys. And especially CeeDee Lamb. So you just kind of go a bunch of scrubs, and it's kind of why even risk it,
If that shit happens on ours, if we end up with On the next one, if we end up with like some weird pick, the last pick or whatever, we'll just do fucking CD Lamb and Amon-Ra ASB off.
Dude,
that.
we
like,
should. I think that's an incredible, like, and then get Dak or Goff.
Like, let's be real. Everyone's fucking high. Like, they got hard-ons for the fucking Cincinnati Kansas City game.
Big time.
Admittedly so. But like, we could also see zero goddamn defense in that Detroit Dallas game.
Yeah.
That game could be like 56-58 or some shit.
Yeah, and by that point, both teams are probably going to be in the playoff hunt. Detroit is probably not in a situation where they've clinched a playoff spot or a division. I mean, maybe. But that's why week 17 is nice, because we got a week 18 still. That's where you start sitting dudes. You don't sit dudes in week 17 probably.
All right, we're up in 5.
All right, so who are some of these flyers that we want to do at the end? I personally like, the last pick. I like just getting some dude who just doesn't get drafted, like who usually doesn't get drafted. Like the difference between Mac Hollins and fucking Russell Gage. Is there that big of a difference? You know what I mean? Like instead of just getting the same dudes at the end of the draft, grab one of these flyers that like that if you get to week 17, not a single fucking person is gonna have one of these dudes.
I mean,
like a Justin Watson or some
Jones
shit
is available. Like,
all right, what do we want here? So I think we get one more running back. Michael Carter. Let's do it, dude. Let's add to our Jets. Let's keep that going. Unless Zach Evans is interesting to me, but I think I have a little bit too much to him. I'm gonna go.
No, I'd rather.
I'm gonna go Mike Carter here. All right, so that's 5 running backs. Gives us plenty of Jets, which I like. Unfortunately, I do like the Jets this year.
Is this next one your last pick?
Correct. So I'm thinking about a quarterback, but I just don't care enough. I don't think I want to waste it on a quarterback. I mean,
Marvin Jones Jr. is available at your last pick. Like, just fucking take him.
I mean,
I know you don't want another tight end, but Adam Troutman, like, that's your like fucking cousin.
Yeah,
like, you love that dude.
It pretty much is.
Like, you had like 60% of him last year, and then he got hurt in week 2.
Oh, De'Ami Brown.
Or Tillman. Chip Tillman. Or Peanut.
Yeah, let's do that. Peanut Tillman's brother. Let's do Tillman. I like grabbing him like in the last round, because you never know. I mean,
do you have a bunch of him?
I do have a decent amount. Not
I
not
do
a bunch.
too. So like, if you had too much of him, man, like, it's your last pick. Like, you could take Tom Brady and it probably won't make a bigger difference.
No, I'm taking Tillman because it correlates pretty good here. Let's do it. All right. So let's look at this draft board here. So EKELER, Wilson, Olave, Samuel, Kittle, Cook, Rodgers, Dotson, Lazard, Elijah Moore, Juju, Herbert, Dulcich, Knox, Jeff Wilson Jr., Sam Howell, Hardman, Palmer, Carter, Tillman. That's a mouthful. Our stacks. Actually, let me type all this in here so we can kind of look at stuff, and then we'll just transition right into your draft here right away. So I got Palmer, Michael Carter, and Tillman. Oh, I didn't put Palmer in. Wait, why did I put Hardman? What did I put? Wait a second. Hang on a second. Hardman, then Palmer. Okay.
I really like not to get too off topic. I just need these fucking baseball games to end. Like, I should cleans. Like, I only entered one lineup. I should win like fucking 5 more tickets right now.
Oh, dude, hell yeah! All right, so we're ending up with plenty of New York Jets with some run backs there. Washington with some run backs. Anchor running back, wide receiver 5 by round 2, and tight end tier 2. All right, Ellie, you want to jump to your screen now?
Let's do it.
Let's do another draft here. Give us a follow, guys. We appreciate it. Like this video. We're going to try to do plenty of these, especially if we're winning tickets. We're just going to start recording. Like, just start drafting and recording. Why not? You know?
Yeah, and if there's shit you guys want to hear us talk about while we're drafting, feel free to comment on that. Like, we're doing our best here, but you know, round 18, like, there's only so much bullshit I can talk about. Fucking, you know, a Wan'Dale Robinson. Did you see his 8 catches in 96 yards last year?
Yeah.
Crushed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let us know. We usually we try to go live to do these things, but the algorithm doesn't like us when we go live, so we're just gonna do pre-recorded for now. If you guys are enjoying this, let us know. Give us a comment down below. We'll try to run through this draft pretty quick here.
Fills.
Oh yeah, that's right. It does take a while to fill, huh? Yeah, it's getting there.
All right, don't give me. I don't know, man. Like, I kind of want to end up in this range. Like, so one of my first drafts, I did end up at like 10, and I ended up with AJ Brown and was able to reach and get Jalen Hurts somehow. Maybe I was. That doesn't make sense. I had to have been closer to 12, right, and gone back to back, because there's no way I would have been able to get Jalen Hurts.
No, dude. I've gotten Jalen Hurts like 5 times with AJ Brown. It's usually in the like 8 or 9 pick range. You reach just a little bit on AJ.
That's right. You reach for AJ and then you pick Jalen.
And then Jalen can fall to you at that in the second round. It's hard. It doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes people get crazy and people are thinking about their own stacks, and Hurts will fall 1 or 2. Hey, pick 2.
Oh, goddamn. So I'm going to take Christian McCaffrey. Actually, Joe Burrow is actually one. I don't know. I don't have enough Joe Burrow. I think I only have. Let's see. Let me double check.
Yeah. What do you? I mean, you'll probably get sniped though if you're trying to go for Joe Burrow. It just seems to happen too often with this KC matchup.
And I think I only have one lineup of Christian McCaffrey, if any. Yeah, I might as well take him if he's available.
San Francisco here. Since you don't have that plug-in, I'll keep.
Well, how do I go to the big board? Where's that at? Oh, here we go. Draft board.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. All right,
so we're to
Christian McCaffrey. So Washington, just like we did before. If you do go with him.
So 23 and 26.
Yeah. What I like to do too is I like to download the CSVs, sort by ADP, and then re-upload so that the rankings, because you see how it says rank there when it's in your queue. Mm-hmm. Those numbers are so off sometimes if you don't update them that you're looking at the rank and then they get taken like 10 picks early and you're like, what the fuck? Well, it's because their ADP has updated and your ranks haven't updated.
All right, so 23 and 26. If we go Christian McCaffrey, where's Terry McLaurin going? I haven't gotten any of him, I don't think.
You haven't?
No. 6. I think that's
53. All right, you're up.
Yeah. Oh shit.
You're searching. Back out of the search. And then go back to all. Go back to. Oh yeah. Okay.
Got too ahead of myself.
Yeah. You're still on.
That does happen to me when I'm drafting, man.
Yeah. You're still on running back too. All right. I'm gonna grab another beer. I'll be right back. We've got a minute. So, are you targeting San Francisco? Are you're just gonna immediately try to run it back, or what are you doing here? Like Ayuk eventually, or?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I think I stick best available, kind of just for the first 4 or 5 rounds. Ayuk actually is a guy that I don't have much exposure to, so I do want to kind of just try and get to him, and I think it'll kind of work out with this build. Like Christian McCaffrey is essentially a wide receiver, man. So like you can get him, you can get him, Kittle, a wide receiver and a quarterback, and still be fine with the stacks. So
And
I don't know, man.
Purdy is one of these guys that I hate stacking with them because Purdy will go 20 picks early sometimes. Just because some dude is like, fuck it, I like Purdy. And it just doesn't make any sense to me where he's going. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, so Jefferson, Christian McCaffrey, Jamar Chase, BIJAN Robinson. It's not BIJAN, right? Like it's not the fucking mustard, right? That doesn't make sense. Tyreek Hill, Cooper Kupp, Travis Kelce, CeeDee Lamb. See, that's what we were gonna try to do some fun stuff with CeeDee Lamb, but that's not gonna work out with my ADP. And I'm up in 13 more picks, so you guys gotta hear me fucking talk for another, but at worst, like 300 seconds. That's 5. Is that really 5 full minutes? You guys gotta no. 360. Yeah, see, I'm dumb as fuck. All right. Anyways, I'm really hoping Tyson will cut some of this out because this is boring as shit. All right. So let's see. Yeah, Christian McCaffrey. We're up in. See, this is why I don't like doing this. We'll go and see if he makes it this far. We'll keep him in here. I still want to keep Jalen Waddle and now Jonathan Taylor, Garrett Wilson, Saquon, ASP.
Sorry, bro. What's going on?
Mark 15 decided he wanted Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen, so that's something.
Are you shitting me?
And then we got Polish Doyle, Austin Eckler, and Saquon.
Hey, Hurts and Allen. That's great, fantastic. Because we have 2 quarterback spots. That's going to help him out quite a bit.
No, this is dumb as fuck. What if we glossed over the rules and flex includes quarterback now? I'd be like, God damn, dude.
I'd ask for all my money back.
Yeah, I would too. Luckily, they're all tickets. They just issued me a bunch of tickets right now. All right, so we're up in what? It said 2 picks. This is so much easier on the phone, man. I don't want him running back. We need a wide receiver at this point. Let's go Devontae Smith. We're going to go ahead and fucking take dude's wide receiver since he's being a piece of shit.
What's your pick?
Or should I just take Derrick Henry, man?
Go up. I can't see the what pick number you are. Go up.
Oh, I'm next.
23. Yeah, dude. Either Pollard or Henry. Just do it. I know it's two.
I don't have any Pollard.
I know it's 2 studs, but now look, all you really have to do is get 2 more running backs and you're done.
No, I don't know if I'll take. Yeah. Late round running backs for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Like way late, like Jeff Wilson type dudes.
All right, so Terry McLaurin, he's going to be one of my primary.
How many
targets
picks?
Next?
You got to be up quick, right? Oh, you're on the clock right now, bro.
Oh shit.
You scroll up a bit so you can actually see that you're on the clock. Yeah, there you go. 10 seconds. Get a wide receiver. Oh, yeah, fuck it, Lamar.
I don't, dude, I know I fucking panic picked there, but I have almost no Lamar Jackson, and I don't give a fuck.
Dude, Lamar I've been getting a ton of him. It's impossible to get him and Andrews unless you super reach. But
you literally, he's gone now. All right. You know what? Fuck this. I'm going to go ahead and gamble on it.
Dude, I agree, man. I think he's got a shot of going to Baltimore.
Worst case scenario, he ends up in. He's going to the AFC. I'm pretty sure he's going to the AFC.
Well, because dude,
it's Buffalo.
If you're Baltimore, you don't have okay, yes, you have Odell Beckham. I'm sorry, that doesn't do much for you, in my opinion. He's a nice piece to have, but he's not the main dude. You got Bateman, who is really like, there's not really a true number one there, in my opinion. I mean, yes, you have Mark Andrews, but we've seen how Mark Andrews can go through these streaks where he's just being double, triple teamed, and there's nothing they can do. So if you just signed your franchise quarterback to a huge fucking deal, why don't you get him a wide receiver he can throw the ball to?
And to those of you just tuning in, we don't normally do this shit. I would normally not take this many dudes who just run the ball this early on. But like at the same time, I don't have any Christian McCaffrey. And I don't have any Tony Pollard. And this is why that tracker that Tyson was working on is so important too, is because like trying to remember this, you very easily end up into a lineup where it's all pivots off of what you've normally drafted, right?
Yeah.
And that may not make sense here. Maybe I didn't need Tony Pollard in this lineup to be contrarian. Man, why did I have so much trouble thinking of that fucking word?
Also, streaming and drafting is not easy. It's going to take us a couple shows to get that down.
That's why we're playing for the tickets.
Yeah, exactly.
I need this shit, by the way.
What game is going on right now? Oh, the home run just got hit, so let's see. Pittsburgh Pirates home run. I don't think that's going to affect anything.
Well, the Pirates pitcher, I think. Unless he wasn't eligible for the win. Yeah, he's eligible for the wins. The Pirates pitcher, I think, is what can hurt one of mine. But
well, top of the ninth, top of the seventh. So I'm currently beating McLovin in this satellite to the $44 I'm beating him by 69 points.
Nice.
All right, anyways, let's back to this. But we bring it up because these tickets, man, like they're not hard. No, I got
hard. 4. I'll get 4 tonight.
You'll get 4? They're not hard to get. Like they're just not. All right, so where are we at here? So you got Lamar. So you need Miami. I
need wide receivers, man. Like
yeah,
just
of course.
Any goddamn wide receiver at this point.
Of course, but just thinking ahead, Miami, Detroit, and Washington are your Week 17 matchups as of now. Depending on where you go, Amari Cooper,
Miami,
DJ Moore, Kittle. See if you can get Kittle. See if you can get Kittle on the turn here, if you want him, or just go DJ Moore.
No, I'm fine with Kittle. I like Kittle, man. Like, dude, tight ends are my favorite fucking position. You nail down that tight end spot. Like, you can get any random wide receiver or running back to go off for a 25-point game, but getting consistent production with the tight end spot is a nightmare.
All right, how long till you're up? Because it'd be nice to get McLaurin here, but I don't think you're gonna do it. Yeah, you're not gonna.
No, dude, McLaurin's gone already.
No, he's right there.
Someone took him. Really?
Yeah, he's right there. Down, right there. Yeah.
Dude, he was in my favorites. That sucks.
Got removed. I mean, you could have taken him in over Kittle, but I don't. Whatever.
I'm fine. There's plenty of other. You can get Dotson.
How many picks are you away?
I won't. There's no way I'm gonna get him.
I'm just curious.
I got 20.
I'm just curious where you're at.
15.
15. All right. So Washington, yeah. So let's try to get Washington. If I mean, who I think you should probably try to get at least Gibson. Probably Gibson later on if you can. And then save your 20th round for what's his bucket, Logan Thomas.
Yeah, we need to fill that wide receiver spot though.
Yeah, for sure. The rest, like the next 4 or 5 picks, should be wide receivers for you.
Yeah. All right, so we lost Tyler Lockett. I'm up in 10 picks. Who do we have up in 10? So hopefully Terry McLaurin falls, but this is around where we are, so I don't mind Ayuk.
Mike Evans, Smith and Jigba. So what did you hear about JSN? Were you hearing that he's potentially the number 3 Because originally you thought he was going to be take over for Lockett.
So this whole situation is murky, right? We don't know what's going to happen. JSN is the number 3 as of right now, and depending on how he does in training camp, he could potentially take over the number 2 spot for Tyler Lockett. But like this is something we should be paying attention to in Cincinnati as well. Like at a certain point, it's difficult to pay some of these guys. So like Lockett could be on the move, and in Cincinnati, you pay attention for like T. Higgins to potentially be on the move this season. So like JSN becomes interesting, but like I have a shitload of JSN, and I've been drafting so early that I think I need to kind of cut back on him just a little bit and kind of balance my exposure. But well, he's gone, so that helps.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Richardson, dude?
On Anthony Richardson?
Yeah.
So the one thing that's concerning to me is he's splitting starting reps with Gardner Minshew
for right practice. Now. Yeah, for right now. For
right now.
Yeah.
I do expect him to start. So like, I like him for TFS purposes, right? Like this is Justin Fields type shit. You're fucking raw.
Yeah.
But you have that athleticism and ability to run.
Yeah.
God damn it, man. All right, so we're up in. Next pick. So Ayuk.
Yeah. Do it. All right, put Purdy in your fucking thing. And I would not reach on him. Like if you're drafting at like 170 and he's there, you take him.
I'm taking Sam Darnold last.
Actually, it could work.
This is a dude who could end up signing for. No, he's an owner on Vegas.
All right, you're up.
Oh shit, I'm up. I can't fuck around right now. All right, let's see.
Wide receivers. Who'd you take?
Deshaun Watson. I have Amari Cooper, man.
Okay.
It was a panic move. I cannot stand being back to back like this. I can't
wow, so you almost pulled. What was that guy's name who took Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts? you almost pulled that.
Hey, but at least I stacked it. Well, actually, Lamar Jackson, I don't have anything to stack him with right now.
All right, so who's your? Oh yeah, you should start looking for dudes. You should start looking for your Lamar pieces.
Yeah. All right. So I'm up at 17 picks.
Good luck. Hey, good news is you don't have to take any more quarterbacks if you don't want to at this point.
Actually, so I am going to take Darnold.
Well, Bateman, Duvernay, likely, Beckham.
Who's it's what was the other dude's name? I can't remember.
Bateman. Who are you talking about?
I don't know if I won much back then. It's the Zay Flowers. There we go.
Yeah, Zay Flowers. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Where is he? Yeah, he should be right there. Yeah. At least get two dudes. At least get two dudes for Lamar. You might not need any more. And plus, Duvernay isn't even getting drafted. And I think that's a mistake. I don't know why he's not getting drafted.
All right, cool. All right, so let's see where, dude. I haven't even been paying attention to what kind of teams we got going on. So AJ Brown, Devontae Adams, Kenneth Walker, TJ Hawkinson. This guy trying. These are some weird lineups.
Hurts, Allen, and this dude drafted Hopkins before Deebo Samuel. Who is this guy? Mark 15. Hurts, Allen,
Pastor Mark from church.
Apparently Gibbs, Sanders, Evans. Like, is there any stacks here at all?
Jamal Williams, Mike Evans.
No snacks. No snacks at all.
This is like that's a pretty frustrating build.
That's a bot. I mean, I don't know what the fuck is going on there. He's not auto drafted, so I don't know what's going on.
This guy has 4 fucking running backs.
Took too many gummies.
Henry,
took too many gummies.
Mixon, Akers, Connor. All right, let's see. Am I moving too quickly? Like, I'm just scrolling too fast?
No.
It's not giving anybody motion sickness? Okay.
No, you should just do whatever you got to do to pull off a good draft at this point.
I'm honestly just trying to adjust to this fucking big board. It's kind of weird seeing it like this, you know what I mean?
It is pretty nice to keep track of stuff.
This is such a weird fucking draft. I'm exclusively drafting wide receivers from here on out. Like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, you should fix that just in case your shit gets disconnected or something. You take Sam Darnold with the fucking in the 8th round.
Just like, fuck. At least it was a ticket, right?
You gotta go. You gotta go.
So we're
Odell,
coming up
dude.
right now.
You gotta go Odell. If he's available, just do it, dude.
Yeah.
Because you can also get Zay right afterwards, and then just be done with that stack.
I don't. Yeah, that's true. Well, let's see. Who do we have? Do we like anybody else here? Let's see. Wide receiver.
Cam Sutton.
We don't need any Denver. Yeah, we'll just go Zay then.
Zay's fine. I mean, you're not reaching too much at him. It's only a couple picks.
All right, yeah, no, that's fine.
So that's the Lamar, Odell, Zay. Now you need some Miami, dude. Can you get A-Chain? Is A-Chain still in play? I think he should be. Oh yeah, you're up. But
yeah, let me see if this dude's available.
No, he's not. All right, there you go. So what you're probably going to end up doing is getting one of the running backs, one of the backup running backs from Miami. This is what you should do.
Yeah, I like Joe Wilson, to be honest, right?
Yeah, or most. Look, the one thing about Mostert is he's a home run hitter, dude. Like, he's one of the fastest dudes in the league, probably still, even though he's a little bit older. All right, so who else? What about Elijah Moore with your Deshaun Watson?
Yep, I actually like that as well.
And then, so you got any Jets in there? Yeah, you got Jets, right? Or did you get any Jets? I forgot.
Not yet. No, okay. I don't have any Jets.
Start getting Jets
so,
too.
This is where it starts to get tough. This is where I run into ending up with a shitload of like Mecole Hardman or these random dudes. Well, hold on. Sorry, I gotta put Dalton Kincaid. This is one motherfucker that I'm just keeping an eye on at all times.
But dude, also you got Njoku.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
So you might want to think about Njoku. How many tight ends you got? You got 2 tight ends or 1?
One. Let's see. 1 tight end.
Yeah, definitely get Njoku here then. Well, where's here? Where are you at?
I'm up in 12 picks, okay. So it probably isn't falling to me.
Yeah, you're probably not getting him. What about Washington? Any Washington around there? You're probably gonna have to get Elijah Moore.
Yeah.
At this next pick, if you want
it. And I like Eli Moore. I had so much exposure to him. Antonio Gibson or AJ Gibson. Antonio.
Yeah,
it's not fucking AJ. I think I've always confused him with that, but I like Antonio Gibson. That's fine.
Yeah, because he's gonna get you PPR. He's gonna get you points out of the backfield. Brian Robinson might get shot again, so you might get a couple games as starter for him. And no McKissick to worry about.
Yeah, but I think they drafted somebody too.
Yeah, I think they did too.
B-Rob already got drafted, right?
Who?
Brian Robinson.
Yeah, he did.
Alright. So I'm up in 3 picks. Damn, what the fuck? Njoku might drop.
Don't get your hopes up.
Oh, Eli Moore is gone.
And it's gone. And Eli Moore. All right, well,
Let's see. I need another wide receiver. Tyler Boyd. Like, when in doubt, it just comes back to the situation, man. Like, either him or T. Higgins will be moved this season. Like, I just don't see any reason why.
In the middle of the season? They're a Super Bowl.
Probably.
They're a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I mean, I don't know that they can continue to pay for it. I just don't.
Yeah, but they're going to get through the season at least.
Let me clarify. Maybe not in the middle of the season. This isn't the NBA where everybody waits till the trade deadline. I do think T. Higgins or Tyler Boyd, similarly, JSN could be moved before the season starts.
JSN? The rookie?
Not JSN, sorry.
Oh,
God
Lockett.
damn it. Tyler Lockett.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
After the season.
No, the rookie. Okay.
After the season. Oh, you're up.
All right. What pick we're at? We're 122. Damn, dude.
Do it. Yeah, whatever.
I don't have any Zay Jones.
You got Zay Flowers and Zay Jones. There you go.
There we go. Zay.
All right, so where are you at with wide receiver 6? Which is perfect, dude. Yeah. You played this perfectly. Now minus the Deshaun and Lamar, which is still pretty epic. I think that it's pretty good roster. You should probably get a running back next, though, or at least in your next pick or two.
Yeah,
which is probably going to be Mostert or Wilson, right? Mostert at 147.
Yeah.
Actually, can you look up Mostert again, because his rank is going to be different than his ADP? Like, actually search for him.
Yeah.
142. Okay. Which you're picking at 143. So nobody's going to reach for Mostert, most likely. So he'll be there for you.
I mean, if you're reaching for Mostert, you're a fucking psychopath, right?
Yeah. Well, I might be a psychopath because I probably done it a couple times.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're degenerates. It's degeneration when it comes to talking about us. All right. So, goddamn, man. There you go. Thank you to everybody who's still watching.
Bro, there's nobody.
I know
watching.
you're having a fucking blast at this point. Like,
we don't have any DFS behind the scenes drama to talk about on this show, unfortunately.
Yeah, bro. Like, all right. Honestly, I don't give a shit about any of that shit. It was so fucking funny. So what ended up happening? Like, does anybody know what actually happened with the
nobody
fucking
knows. Nobody
run
knows.
cure?
There's a lot of speculation. It seems like
we're just doing it.
We're missing information, and I think it's because there's some lawyers involved. We're missing some information, probably. So,
like, how much money are these guys making on these sites that they're having fucking, like, lawyers get involved and shit? Like,
quite a bit, dude. I mean, if you think about it,
like, I love you, dude. You're my friend and all, but, like, I really hope that, like, we get so successful that you and I are fighting legally over millions in fucking court. Like, I know you and I would see eye to eye. Like, fuck it, bro. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, we'll figure something out here, right? But, like, good for you, I guess. I don't know, man. Like, well done. You guys are fighting over millions of random fucking dollars.
Well, dude, think of it this way: they're yearly.
They're all Millie Maker winners too. Well, like, what is going on?
Their yearly subscription is $1,000. So, like, if you 1,000 subscribers, which is totally doable, there's your $1 million right there.
Jesus Christ! All right, we're up in 3 picks.
All right, so
this is a crazy ass draft. All right, Mostert is just the next guy that we're going with, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And I think you get maybe one more late round running back that's not in your buy window.
Well, man, if Eli Mitchell, I don't know. Is this?
Well, look, yeah, I think I think with these top tier running backs, getting their backup might not be ideal. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm still going with Mostert. Yeah.
All right, so wide receivers now, right? Or How many tight ends you got?
One tight end.
So either even another wide receiver, or get Dulcich or somebody, or Okonkwo, or Komet.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Dulcich. I don't have much Dulcich. I have a little bit more Komet than I'd like to admit.
I have 0 Okonkwo, which was crazy because he was my boy last year for Showdown. I was like maxing him out when he was $200, and he was like this third string dude.
You know what's crazy? It's like, I don't know, like learning how to. All right, hold on, let me do this shit.
Donovan Peoples-Jones. Wow, interesting.
Wait, is he? Do you see him?
He just left. He just got drafted right now.
All right, well, I don't 100% need another tight end. I got to do KJ Osborne. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, you can get another tight
end. I
got
to take. Because tight end is one of those things I think you can have a shitload of fun with, right? I still got Isaiah Likely available.
Yeah. And then, what's his bucket? Logan Thomas. Hey, go to the big board and then read off like your stacks, like your quarterback. And
all right, so we got Lamar, Odell, Zay Flowers. We got Deshaun Watson and Amari Cooper. And then I don't
Did you get Njoku?
Anybody else? What?
Oh, yeah, you didn't get Njoku. That's right.
No, I didn't end up with Njoku. I mean, we'll still go. Peanut Tillman's cousin or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, exactly. He's a third rounder, dude. Like,
yeah.
I mean, he should get some playing time.
Well, I mean, like, do we really think DPJ is wide receiver 2? Like, dude's been in the NFL for 5 years and hasn't been a wide receiver 1 on a team that sucks dick for free at parties. Like, Cleveland's notoriously been shitty. Like, they traded for Amari Cooper to be their wide receiver. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like,
well, I think
there's a real chance that he could crush.
Yeah, I think Elijah Moore is technically the number 2.
That's true.
But I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's 3. It's hard to tell at this point. That's why.
Man, I think you're right. I think Eli Moore is gonna have a pretty. Bro, if it wasn't the fucking Browns and we were looking at the roster and saying you have Deshaun Watson, Eli Moore, Amari Cooper, Nick Chubb, and DPJ. If it was the Chiefs, we'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That's a fucking good roster.
Yeah.
But it's the Browns, so it means nothing to us.
Well, dude, according to this site that I'm on, DPJ is second, and Elijah Moore's third.
Oh yeah.
And then Peanut Tillman's brother is fourth.
That makes sense.
So we'll see.
Jesus, we still have 6 more rounds.
This shit takes forever sometimes, man. That's why, dude. That's why I really like it's more helpful to be on your desktop doing this. Like, you're able to look up information quickly. You have multiple screens, but I like mobile drafting sometimes. You know, it's like so much more relaxing.
So I'm a to any of you who have stuck with us, I'm gonna plug our Discord. We have pinned the week 16 and 17 matchups, and honestly, I have that up and I have both my apps up, and I just look at them right next to each other while I'm drafting.
Yep.
And that shows me what I do. Like. Yep. Honestly, my drafts on mobile are probably better than on the computer, just because.
I agree.
You know, this sounds almost fucked, but like I don't use like computers anymore. I'm on my phone more than anything else.
Yeah.
I draft from my phone, so everything's seamless from my phone. I don't know how to toggle screens that quickly.
Yeah. I think the mobile drafting is just a little bit more relaxing and maybe a little bit more fun, which kind of makes things easier. All right, where you at, dude?
All right, so let's look at the big board again. We got we're coming up in 2 picks, 2 quarterbacks. We don't need any more. 3 running backs, 7 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
And tight end.
So let's see what tight ends we got available.
Juwan Johnson at 171.
Yeah, doesn't Cleveland have an Arizona matchup, or am I imagining that?
No.
Yeah.
It's Chicago and Philly.
Chicago and Philly. So I guess do we want another running back? No, let's go Juwan Johnson, and then I think we'll take Likely in the next turn.
Sort by ADP again. Go back. Sort by ADP again. I think it got fucked up. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, now he's way lower. Take fucking Jeff Wilson here.
Fuck it. Where's he at?
Right there. Because that's a good handcuff.
Jeff Wilson, Mustard. Yeah, no,
because
I agree.
One of them is playing.
What are you calling him? A-Chain? A-Train?
Yeah, his name's A-Chain. That's literally his name.
It's A-Chain?
That's how you say it, yeah.
That's a terrible name. Like A-Train, like literally from the boys. Like literally, I never mind. That's a great name. He's fast as fuck.
All right, A-Chain. You're up, bro.
Okay.
Now you gotta get a tight end, dude. Now you gotta get a tight end.
No, we're okay. Actually, I don't mind that. I shouldn't have done that. That was too much of a reach.
Did you get any Jacksonville?
Say that again?
Did you drafted any Jacksonville? I kind of forgot. Zay Jones?
No. Oh, Zay Jones.
So you got Hayden Hurst, Zay Jones. That's an epic mini stack there for week 17. Watch, they both have 3 touchdowns.
Tight end 1 versus wide receiver 3/4.
Could you imagine if Zay Jones and Hurst both are the highest scoring players in the slate and you have them on week 17?
I'd be so annoyed because I have a shitload of, I have a reasonable amount of Hayden Hurst. This is the only contest that I have with Zay Jones, so I'd be really fucking pissed, to be honest with you.
You know, Calvin Ridley, I don't even see him. Like, I know he's there, but I rarely see him. Like, he's just gone. You know, like I have like maybe two lineups with him. I want more of him. I want a ton of him, but he's just gone.
This year, like, has been the weirdest drafting year. Now, granted, like, it's 1 out of 4, so it's not that hard to be weird. But like, I don't know. I feel like people are getting a little bit sharper, but I also feel like they're becoming a lot dumber. So like, you have people that are getting really good and the people that are getting really dumb in your drafts.
Yeah.
So like what we saw, like fucking, I don't know, Jalen Hurts and or Josh Allen, right? With 0 stacks.
That's
like,
insane.
Yeah, I guess it's like Jalen Hurts. I get, like, even what I did, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson. Worst comes to worst, like each of those dudes could have 8 rushing touchdowns. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know, Lamar has a bad game. You're just hoping that Deshaun steps up. I mean, it's not terrible. I think
it's not ideal.
I think if you had to go back, you probably wouldn't have done it, but you did it, and at least you got stacks with it, and you got run backs with it. You know,
right?
Because look, hey, maybe Lamar has another shit his pants game, and you know, in week 17, and you're gonna need a stud to step up and score some big points for you. You still gonna go to Sam Darnold there at the end?
Yes.
You really think that he's starting the season?
Yes.
Over Trey Lance, the number one or first round draft pick. When did he get drafted? Like number 3?
He broke his goddamn leg.
I guess that's true. I guess that's true. But
I don't.
But I mean, he's practicing, right? I mean, it's not about his health right now. It's about that he sucks ass. Is that right? Is that why Darnold could start?
No, it's about his health. It's him and Brock Purdy. Like let's be honest. Like, Trey Lance, like, that was like Gordon Hayward like type levels of fucked up. Like his
yeah.
No, that's an obvious exaggeration. I remember watching it. It was almost non-contact. But look, yeah, he broke his leg. Like, that shit's real. Like, that is a year comeback. And they had Brock Purdy, who went 5-0, whatever it was in the playoffs. And his shit is in his throwing arm. So I don't think that he's coming back. And it's the AFC, or it's the NFC West. This division sucks dick. Like, it's just awful. There's no reason to overextend it. And Kyle Shanahan can make any coach or any quarterback work in that system, except for Jimmy G, really. But
Purdy did get cleared to start throwing. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So if he's cleared to start throwing, like, you got to think, like, man, where are you at? How many picks you got?
We got 3.
What are you doing? What are you doing now?
Well, I mean, if Brock Purdy is available, if he's available, I'm gonna fucking take him. Like, goddamn. And then I'll just do Isaiah Likely and just fill out the rest of my goddamn roster at that point. Right? 2, 4. I need another. Yeah. Oh, God damn it. We're taking. All right. To everybody watching, like, I promise we know how to gamble. We know what we're doing, but like, it's football, right? Like, sometimes you just gotta be like, fuck it.
Do as we say, not as we do, I guess.
Yeah, right. I mean, part of this is having fun, right? I mean, come on.
That's true.
All right, we're going to be watching this lineup suck dick until the goddamn end. Who knows?
14 weeks, potentially.
Wan'Dale Robinson. It's incredible that we ended up here after all this. I'm still taking Isaiah Likely, though.
Yeah, well, if you want him, you better take him now.
I do want him.
All right, where are we at on the draft board? Scroll down. Leave it on the draft board if you don't mind. I want to see what's going on.
Yeah, for sure. So we got 3 more.
3 more picks. All right. So what are your numbers again? You have 3 tight ends, which is nice. You might want to double check their buys too. You're good on running back, although maybe not, because you basically have 1 running back as. Excuse me, because you got two Dolphins running backs.
Yeah, they're all the same buy though, so I think running back probably in the next round, and I still need to get back to wide receiver.
Yeah, you should finish off at wide receiver. You can't take
Darnold
now, obviously.
Nope, I don't need him at this point.
You don't need tight end, I don't think. Are your tight ends good for buy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Tight end. Yeah, we're good.
All right.
All right, so this dude next to me with the number 1 pick, he's also 3, 4, 7, and 3. So
all right.
Pat Mahomes, who did he stack him with?
Let's look at our buddy over here, our Hurts. Whenever you're done looking at this guy.
Hurts, Josh Allen, DeAndre Hopkins.
He took Hopkins way too early, dude. He's betting that they go to one of those.
One of these 2 dudes.
Yeah, which is fucking stupid. Like, come on, man.
Mike Evans, Brandon. Yeah, if you're gonna do this, at least make it work so that it stacks somehow.
It would have been
none of the shit stacking at all.
It would have been more impressive if he was just dumb and just didn't know what he was doing. Like, that would have been at least there's a reason for it.
What a weird fucking lineup, dude. 3 straight tight ends.
He has Zeke Elliott and Leonard Fournette.
What does he have? He has 6 running backs.
Who are his top running backs?
Gibbs and Sanders.
Williams, Pirine, and then 2 free agents. Interesting.
Elliott. Oh, he drafted James Robinson. So he has 7 now.
7 running backs. Who are his wide receivers? Who are his wide receivers?
He's got Hop, Mike Evans, Brandon Cooks. Again, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but
J-Mo.
He doesn't have 1 stud, like, wide receiver. I don't care what you say. Brandon, like, those are all wide receiver 2s. He doesn't have a main dude. I'm more interested in his draft than your draft at this point.
Yeah, this guy's crazy, man. What the fuck is he doing? 6 running backs. Like, some of these guys are crazy. Like, this is insane, right? 5, 6, 5, 6, 6, 5, 7. That's the same.
Yeah.
5, 6.
Sometimes, I mean, look, if you're doing true 0 running back and you got nobody, then 5 is probably okay. But, like, I think you got to. This is DraftKings, man. It's full point PPR. Get 8 wide receivers or get 7, 8, 9 wide receivers.
Bro, like, generally I have 8. I have 9 to 10. Like, in a situation like this, like, I probably wouldn't even done a 3rd quarterback because I had Sean Watson and fucking Lamar Jackson. Yeah. But, like, I also have a shitload of San Francisco, so it doesn't hurt to do it. But all right, never mind. Let's focus up for a second. I have no players in my queue.
Yeah, you pull.
Is this shit changing every time I do this?
Yeah, something's going on. It's changing quite a bit. That's why your rank. You gotta adjust your rank.
Let's see, likely. All right, so. Damn, that kind of throws me off. So what should I do here?
I think you should go. You could go Gus Edwards. Or Vaughn, if you want to spread it out a little bit. Deuce Vaughn.
Yeah, let me do Deuce Vaughn. I have Gus Edwards is actually my highest owned running back.
Yeah. So you have Pollard and Deuce Vaughn, which I think is okay because Deuce Vaughn actually can still go off if Pollard plays. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily like a Wilson Mostert situation.
I mean, what if they turn out to run just like they do with Zeke? You know what I mean?
Exactly. And you could handcuff those guys too. Yeah. I mean, look, it is still up in the air as to whether or not he's going to be the number 2. So,
right.
But you got him at ADP, so it is what it is. All right, I think you got to do wide receivers now, right?
Yeah, I am actually just going to go Dell here. Take right. Dell, because we're just in that area.
3, 5, 8, 3. So I think you're done at tight end, right?
3, 5, 8, 3. Yeah, done at tight end. So probably another wide receiver.
Grab some dude like a long shot. Is Marvin Mims still there, or is he gone? No, not Mims.
Who do we have on?
Cedric Tillman.
What about on San Francisco? Is there any random fucking dude we like
there? Fucking Johnson.
Johnson? Oh, Logan. Oh, no, we don't need the Logan.
No, not John. Wait, is it John? Wait, who the hell am I thinking about? Maybe he was taken.
Depth chart. Drake Jackson?
No, it's Johnson. Jennings. Sorry, dude. Jennings.
Yeah.
Check Jennings. Or Peanut Tillman's brother.
No, fuck it. We're going Jennings.
All right.
This is the Week 17 matchup that could come out, right? Finally, Niners 100% healthy. Brock Purdy.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking myself into Brock Purdy starting now.
You basically.
I still think Sam Darnold's going to open the season.
Yeah, you could be right. I didn't really think. I mean, I didn't think that through as far as Trey Lance. I just thought he sucked ass still, and I knew he was hurt, but I didn't think he was still hurt.
I mean, he broke his leg, man. I don't know. I've never broken my leg, so I can't speak on a lot of this shit, but I don't know. They're in a weird situation, and Kyle Shanahan, he's a really good coach. I think he can make whomever stand out. Yeah. And the problem is what do you want to do? You traded up to get Trey Lance, so if you play him and he does struggle, your return is limited. But if you continue to play Purdy, who's Mr. Irrelevant, and he struggles, nobody gives a fuck. It's
you're right.
Purdy.
You're right. And then you just plug Trey Lance in, and he's like the Mr. Popular because they're not doing well, or they're not doing as good as they should be.
I still think that. I mean, trade Trey Lance the fucking because Jimmy G, he just had surgery. Trade him to Las Vegas.
Tom Brady would do that, dude. Tom Brady would do that just to fuck over Garoppolo.
He's like, fuck you, Jimmy. About the team bro. After you sign. Doing this shit. Oh, man. I'm so pissed I didn't get Tom Brady in that one draft. I didn't realize we were on round 19 or round 20 when we were going. I was trying to fucking get him. I had Jimmy G, Mayer, I think Jacoby Myers. I don't know. See, I think we're just going to end up in that weird realm where we just end up kind of with the same, after round 8 or whatever, you just end up in the same picks. I'm going to end up with 70% of fucking Peanut Tillman's cousin again.
No, it's
you
true.
Know what I mean?
No, you're totally right, dude. I mean, that's why I have these weird I've got like so much Jeff Wilson, Khalil Herbert, Cordero Patterson, Mecole Hardman. I got like a fuckload of these dudes.
Baker Mayfield's my highest owned fucking player.
Are you serious?
Baker. Yeah, he is.
I don't hate it that much, to be honest.
Bro, I don't either. I don't. Like, he's got fucking Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Two of the guys that's like, just put it in my vicinity and then we'll figure it out.
Yep.
Like, come on.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you. We probably won some tickets tonight, so we'll probably be doing this in a couple days. Comment down below. Throw us a like. Subscribe. Obviously, we do... when the football season comes back, we're going to be doing every showdown slate for all the primetime games. Join that Discord if you're interested, and we will talk to you guys on our next show. See you later.